Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the Connecticut Sun. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. A nice shot by Cloud.
And we're just kicking off this season, so let me ask you two, what are you most excited about?
I love seeing how new players fit into their teams. Lots of interesting moves this offseason, but now we get to see how the pieces actually come together.
Yeah, and for me, it's all about the rookies. I mean, lately it seems like every draft class has been absolutely loaded, so it's fun to see how they adjust to the pro game.
Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Over Mitchell. And the basket by Mabry.
A very effective shooter. Mabry well within her range there. Almost a layup if she's open.
Boston outside. Back to Clark. The three. Rebound Marina Mabry.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Charles with the bucket.
3 straight makes to start. Looking good so far.
First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Howard. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
A player you want to use in the pick and roll. Mitchell has great decision-making abilities. Made the right choice giving up the rock.
Here's Mabry. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mabry. Over Mitchell. Mabry misses. Bonner outside. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Outside Howard. That three off the mark.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
Caitlin Clark outside. Drills it from outside.
Such a well-rounded offensive player. She's got a little bit of everything.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Cloud outside. Pass to Charles. Now Parks. Lets it fly from 18. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
And here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Bonner. Back to Mitchell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dewana Bonner.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Cloud outside. And here's Charles, guarded by Howard. To stop the drought. A nice shot by Charles.
It's not just close in. Charles also flourishes in the mid-range. Unfair to stop.
Now here's Clark. She has 6. Mitchell. Rejected by Marina Mabry. Pass to Cloud. Outside for Mabry. The three. Caitlin Clark pulls it in. The Fever with the lead. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Howard. Pass to Clark. Bonner with it. Three-pointer. That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night. Now here's Mabry. She's covered by Mitchell. Cloud outside. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
Now here's Howard. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Strong response from Mitchell, one of the sweetest shots in the game. Kelsey has a great release.
Pass to Parks. Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Boston. Here's Charles. Over Howard. It's rebounded by DeWanna Bonner. And here is Mitchell. Clark outside. Pass to Boston. Mitchell inside. Here's Howard. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Well, you simply have to be aware of Natasha Howard inside. When she gets in position, she usually doesn't miss.
The Sun trailing. Cloud outside. Here's Nelson Adota. Here's Cloud. She's covered by Clark. And here's Parks. Cloud outside. Now here's Mabry. And another three for Connecticut.
That is Mabry's biggest value to this team. The ability to spot up, knock down shots.
Indiana with the ball.
A late second-round pick in 2019, Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
Now here's Cloud. She's got 5. Outside Mabry. Back to Cloud. Charles, guarded by Howard. Rebounded by the Fever.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. Banked in off the glass.
What fire from Mitchell on the drive. Puts her head down and just charges at the hoop.
And Connecticut has possession. 6-point game. Pass to Charles. Mabry. Now Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Boston. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Charles. Howard with the rebound.
They have a narrow edge here rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of role that's going to play moving forward.
Well, it's such a tight game. Every play counts.
Clark with it. Cloud picks her up. Mitchell outside. Drops in the tray.
Now they're setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Yeah, that's 5 3-pointers made already in just the first quarter. I mean, they're off to one heck of a start.
Cloud outside. Pass to Charles. Mabry. Parks. Bonner defending. A shot by Nelson Adota, no good.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Mitchell's shot's good.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
Now Mabry. She's got 5. To the wing, right side. 5 on the clock. And it's in.
Got to do more than that to stop Mabry. She knows how to absorb contact.
Clark with it. 9 points in the game. Mitchell outside. The tray.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
The Sun on offense. Down by 12. Outside Mabry. The Fever pull it in.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Clark. Not a lot of room. Mitchell outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Fever ahead, up by 15. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And guys, Fever pretty much in control here.
I love the effort on the glass right out of the gate from them.
And it takes effort from all 5 players to get a rebounding advantage like this.
Indiana with the ball.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
Parks.
Hole with the rebound. Cunningham with it. She's picked up by DeShields. They get it again. Fagbenle can't hit.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
A nice shot by DeShields.
Attacks contact with confidence. DeShields is pretty much always looking to one-up her opponent.
And here's Colson. Pass to Hole. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Shoots the 3. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
They're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Fades away.
And it's Parks missing.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win. Bring
your lunch pail.
Cunningham left side.
Bonner for 3.
The offensive rebound.
A nice shot by Fagbenle.
That's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
It's Burton.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And Temi Fagbenle with the block. Now Colson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Bonner. Puts up a 3. A rebound by DeShields. And so here's Connecticut. It's an 18-point game. And here's Burton. Here's Parks. It's Burton. From deep three-point range. And it's Parks missing.
You know, there are times it's okay to take that shot, but not many of them.
I think the only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer.
Now Burton. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Allen. Bonner defending. Can they get it? Drills the three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Pass to Hole. And here's Colson. Cunningham with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Colson. It's hauled in by Parks.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Now here's Allen. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Burton. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
Here's Endor Fall. She's covered by Cunningham. Endor Fall gets the bucket. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Back to Bonner. There's the three. Here's Hole. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. And this is her first trip to the line tonight. And the Fever making a change here.
Back in 2023, the Sun traded away former MVP Jonquel Jones.
Yeah, sending her to New York in a blockbuster deal. Despite losing one of the best players in the league, Connecticut went 27-13 last year, got to the WNBA semifinals, and that tells you how good this organization is.
Timeout called the Sun.
And Connecticut has possession.
Trailing by 19.
Outside Charles. Cloud. She's covered by Clark. To the inside. Here's Mabry. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It goes on Sophie Cunningham.
Well, you never want to foul a jump shooter. Marina Mabry, certainly a jump shooter. So don't foul her.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
And the first one falls for her.
And Mabry isn't just a scorer. You can tell that she's also solid at rebounding and passing at her position.
That one misses. Mitchell outside. Outside Howard. Pass to Clark. 6 to shoot. And there's a pick. Indiana again missing. Now here's Cloud. She's covered by Clark. Now here's Charles. Back to Cloud. Shoots over Clark. A nice shot by Cloud.
A nice little wrinkle to her game. At 6 feet, Cloud is a big guard. Helps her inside.
Now here's Mitchell. She's covered by Allen. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Fegbenle. She's covered by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Allen with the rebound.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you that's one she should have buried.
Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
And the first one drops.
Well, what you love about Natasha Cloud, she walks the walk both on and off the court. Her voice is very strong.
And so she hits both.
Even though they're trailing, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line and trying to get some easy points.
You know, they should stay aggressive, and they have been. Not settling.
Howard the screen. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Mabry covering. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And she does it again. What can you say? The defense keeps allowing her to get open out there, and if I'm the opposing coach, I got to dig into my team here and demand more from them.
Outside Charles. That one is off. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Mitchell outside. Pass to Fagbenle.
No, shoot it.
Now here's Clark. D right on her. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Sun. And here's Cloud. Charles.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Mabry. Cloud right side. From the arc. Here's Charles, and she banks in the layup.
Easily one of the most tenacious rebounders in the league. Charles is very familiar with second chance points.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
And the Fever making a change here. On defense, the Sun. 15-point game. Clark, she's covered by Cloud. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Clark. Indiana again missing.
3 triples for her in the first quarter, but she's yet to knock one down in the second.
Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Shoots over Bonner. Nails it from the high post.
Don't underestimate Charles's playmaking ability. She's capable of making some advanced passes.
Clark with it. She's got 9. Mitchell outside. Here's Bonner. Now Clark. There's the triple. That's in, coming off an assist from DeWanna Bonner.
Such an unselfish player. Bonner is one of the best passing forwards in the WNBA, constantly looking to get everybody involved.
Pass to Charles. Mabry. Here's Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Boston. Now Cloud. Shot from the top of the key. The shot comes out. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Fever ahead, up by 16. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. You look at Mitchell in this game. She's been everywhere.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
And here's Clark. Pass to Howard. Bonner outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
And here the Sun, trailing by 19. Now here's Cloud. She's covered by Clark. Marina Mabry for 3. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Great play by Mabry. What an answer from beyond the arc.
Bonner outside. Pass to Boston. Now here's Mitchell. Good again. She's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. She's provided almost all the offense.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Charles with it. Now Cloud. Charles with it. Guarded by Howard. Clock at 6. Mabry misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone. You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Cloud. She's covered by Clark. Cloud right side. From deep. Buries it from 3-point range.
Showing that competitive fire. Natasha Cloud takes pride in coming back with a 3 of her own.
To the middle. Shot's good by Clark.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Timeout called the Sun.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
Here's Charles. She's got 6.
Parks.
Here's Mabry.
Hey, eyes up, watch her. Don't give her space.
High arcing shot. It's rebounded by DeWanna Bonner.
Hey, push back with me. Eyes.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Add the basket to her impressive total. And that brings her to 10 of 14.
5 straight now. Coming out of halftime, rolling.
Here's Cloud. 12 points for her. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Cloud left side. Tries it from 16. The shot is good off the backboard.
Well, she's shot a very good percentage today, and her team has needed every last bit of it.
Now here's Clark. She's covered by Cloud. Mitchell with it. Bonner outside. Back to Mitchell. From the baseline, the rebound by Charles. The Sun really having a tough go here.
Pass to Parks.
Here's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Marina Mabry.
Well, people think of Mabry as a shooter, and she is a great one, but Marina also is more than a capable playmaker.
Now Howard. Clark outside. Mitchell from 18 feet away. Another miss by Kelsey Mitchell.
Boston.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Sun on offense. Now Mabry. She's got 13. Down low. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Team foul.
But when you have her on your team, you feed her in the post. Charles is too much to handle.
And it's her first trip to the line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Clark. 17 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Fever.
Yeah, so much for repeating the 3-point barrage she put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second half.
Outside Charles. Mabry.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Mitchell outside. Up top Clark. Back to Mitchell. Bonner. Screen by Howard. Indiana again missing.
She just has not gotten into the flow of this game. But yeah, her teammates have certainly done their part today, but she just hasn't gotten into the flow of this game, and it's been tough to see.
Pass to Mabry. Shoots over Clark. And the basket by Mabry.
And you see her play tonight. On a night like tonight, for Mabry, it's why she's in the league, to score and score in bunches.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. shot to stop the drought. Slides right through for her 7th basket in 11 tries.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Charles, guarded by Howard. It's Tina Charles, high post. Howard's there. Charles, no good. Boston with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Back to Clark. Mitchell shoots over Cloud. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Outside Mabry. Pass to Charles. Now Parks. Now here's Cloud. She's covered by Mitchell. Fires from 18. And there's another one for the Sun.
It's good to see Cloud knocking down the mid-range jumper and taking what comes to her.
And here's Clark. She's got 20. Mitchell a screen. Fires from deep. A rebound by Charles.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Pass to Mabry. Rebounded by the Fever. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Clark. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Offensive rebound, Fever. Pass to Clark. From outside the arc. That shot is good, and she has made 8 while only missing 4. That's 67% shooting. Now Cloud. She's got 16. Now Charles, guarded by Howard. Outside Charles. Mabry. Cloud outside. Charles the screen. Pulls up. Mabry misses. Pass to Clark. Mitchell outside. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
After being a little more free-flowing in the first half, they're starting to get away from the three here in the second. Haven't had as many attempts.
Now here's Cloud. Now Parks. Charles outside Mabry. Now Nelson Adota. Inside. Here's Charles. Lays it up and banks it in.
Inside, Charles really takes charge, gets physical, and doesn't let anything keep her from scoring.
Mitchell outside. And another 3 for Indiana.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, and they're doing some damage.
Yeah, the D struggling to take that away from them.
Cloud with it. 16 points for her. Mabry, she's covered by Mitchell. Using the post moves to get the 2 points. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Fever ahead, up 19. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And here the Sun. 19-point game. Pass to Burton. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Now indoor fall. And that one good.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Outside Cunningham. Hull. Mitchell outside. Hull up top. Outside Howard. Back Benley. To the inside. 9 feet out. Howard misses.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
It's stolen by Hull. Now the Fever moving it up. A shot by Cunningham, no good. And here's Connecticut. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. It's Burton. She's covered by Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Allen's shot is off. And it's the Fever on the break. And she was all alone on that one.
Well, they set Lexi Hull up for success, but she's the one who makes sure the fast break gets a strong finish.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Allen. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. And here's Indiana. 22 was their biggest lead. Mitchell, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
And here's Burton. Indoor fall to Shields. She's covered by Cunningham. Takes the 3. Allen's shot is off. So it's Indiana now. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. To the paint. Mitchell, shot's good.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Allen. Outside to Shields. Pass to Burton. Just 5 to shoot. To Shields. Here's Allen. Misses the 3, and she used the pump fake well there, but, couldn't capitalize. Mitchell outside. No good on the 3. Here's Allen. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. This one for 3. And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Cans it from downtown.
3 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Now here's Allen. Hull defending. Outside to Shields. Pass to Allen. To end the run. They get it back. Back to DeShields. From downtown. Good on the 3-point shot.
Being able to stretch the floor is so important in today's modern game. DeShields understands that and really works at it.
Pass to Howard. And here's Hull. Chase covered by Allen. Cunningham with it. Beyond the arc. And Norfall with the rebound.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Guns up empty down low. So it's Indiana now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Oop, they picked the pass. Here's to Shields. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsey Allen.
Yeah, I'd say that shot was well within her range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
Now Mitchell. Timeout called the Fever.
Start it.
Both teams will make substitutions. Clark, right side. Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen. Here's Parks. Bonner defending. Outside for Mabry. Launches it. Rebounded by the Fever. Now here's Bonner. And here is Mitchell. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. Clock is at 3. Rejected by Marina Mabry. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. And they turn it over. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. Inside, Charles can't hit from in close. Pass to Mitchell. Clark outside. Now Bonner. Shot clock at 6. Shot to end the cold run. Good on the triple.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too. Pass
to Charles.
And a trend over the last few years, Brian, less players are going overseas to play during the offseason.
And that's great for the WNBA. Increased salaries have helped big time.
And with more players staying in the United States during the offseason, we don't see as many season-ending injuries that happen in the offseason away from the W.
Pass to Clark. The three is up.
It's hauled in by Parks.
Here's Cloud. Here's Parks. Bonner defending. Charles with it. Over Howard.
Offensive rebound.
Here's Parks. Great D that time from DeWanna Bonner. So it's Indiana now. Clark outside. The three ball. It falls for basket number 9 from the field, and she's taken 14 shots to get there.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Pass to Mabry. Shoots over Clark. Natasha Howard pulls it in. Here's the Fever with the ball. Clark with it. Picked up by Mabry. Shot's good by Clark.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Here's Mabry. That one falls.
With her shooting touch, Marina Mabry a scoring threat from anywhere on the floor.
And here is Mitchell. Outside Howard. Back to Mitchell. Clark. For 3. Here's Boston. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line.
After that, for the away team, Aaliyah, Boston. One shot.
And that one misses.
Hey, it didn't take long for Aaliyah Boston to make waves here in the W. She came ready.
Aside from the accolades she racked up in her first season, her team just plays better with her on the floor. She's a spark plug out there, and it seems that the team goes the way Aaliyah goes. She is a force at the 4-5 position in this league.
Mixing it up inside, Mabry might be under 6 feet, but her toughness showing there.
Here's Colson. She's covered by Cloud. Now Colson. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.